I remember the place I used to get role-playing stuff as a kid. I was, like I say, I got into role-playing very young. My father picked up the basic D&D set, you know, the first one or whatever, and brought it home, and ironically I was the one who opened it up and went crazy with it and colored in the numbers of the dice with a crayon and whatnot, and I started GMing almost immediately. You know, granted I didn't know what I was doing. It took me a long time to figure out what hit dice were. But we had a blast, and that's part of my heart forever. Role-playing has been so wonderful to me. Role-playing has benefited my life in numerous ways. And other people I know it's benefit. Role-playing has never been a hinderment to anyone's life, as far as I know, except in Mazes and Monsters and fictional stories. But no one's, you know, everybody's life has benefited immensely from role-playing. I knew a guy who, you know, not only if you don't have much to do, and, you know, that way, a nice hobby, but also in the sense that, you know, getting people out of their shells, getting people to read. I knew a guy who actually quit school, quit high school, and he got into role-playing D&D, and boy, he read every one of those hardcover books inside and out by the end of it. He knew everything inside and out. And he was an avid reader after that. I mean, he read those things inside and out. And he was a voracious reader after that, right? So yeah, role-playing's been wonderful to me. You know, it's my favorite thing to do. It's, I love it. I'll never give it up. I love it. It's helped me make friends that have been lifelong friends. It's helped me through hard times, no matter how hard things are. You know, there's, you know, you can go on a vacation, you know, and I think I'm using a spiel from Total Recall, the movie of the 80s, but you can go on a vacation, but the same thing about every vacation, you know, just one constant that's the same, no matter where you go, whether you go to the Bahamas, whether you go to Egypt, where do you go, wherever, and that same constant, that same thing is you don't change, you're always stuck with you. With role-playing, that's not the case. You get a break from you. Alright? You get to be something else. And and if you're a game master, you get to be multiple things. As a player, you get to escape, right? And just for a while, it's healthy. Role-playing is extremely healthy. It's a healthy activity. You know, I think it's absolutely healthy and wonderful. So bless Gary Gygax for that, you know, he really opened the doors, boy. Wonderful man. Yeah, I think his name, Gygax, has something to do with giants. I actually, I spoke with Gary a few times, and Gary Gygax was a very, he was a very open guy and very easy to talk to and open to talking to different people. Didn't really matter who you were. So I actually emailed him one time, and I remember he emailed back and he was really interested in my last name. And we started just chit-chatting about genealogy and, you know, family crests. And he mentioned his name and the connection with giants. You know, I recall that. And this is just before he passed away. But I enjoyed, he was a very friendly man, you know, just a very friendly guy. You know, and what he did for the world is just amazing. Show what he did for the world and for people's lives. You know, you don't hear it, but I would assume that it's, you know, unquantifiable. you know, what he's done for people's lives, right? And all the greatness he's spawned.